The highest judicial court in India, the Supreme Court, has passed an order that all coronavirus tests should be made free of cost. Considering this to be an hour of national crisis, the order was passed in response to a public interest litigation, or PIL. The Supreme Court said that the government must ensure coronavirus tests are conducted for free in both state-run and private diagnostic labs. Although the tests are already free at government hospitals, private labs charge up to Rs 4,500, which restricts a large number of people to undergo the test due to non-payment.
A number of states and cities in India have made it mandatory to wear a mask in public places. The commercial capital Mumbai, state of Uttar Pradesh, Union Territory of Chandigarh, and even Delhi have all made it compulsory for masks to be worn on streets, in hospitals, offices, markets, and while travelling in public transport. These masks can be the ones available with chemists or homemade washable masks which can be reused. It is said that wearing masks can reduce the spread of coronavirus substantially. So Igraspers, why don't we all try to make a creative and reusable mask at home and share our uniqueness with the world?
To make the new generation more creative, innovative and physically fit, the Central Board of Secondary Education, that is the CBSE, has announced that it will introduce 3 new subjects for class 11 from this academic session. The subjects are number 1, design thinking, number 2, artificial intelligence, and number 3, physical activity trainer. Design thinking is a systematic process that enables critical thinking and problem solving. Physical activity trainer will not only help in developing skills of a trainer but also life skills. And lastly, artificial intelligence is a simulation by machines of the unlimited thinking capacity of humans. Interesting, isn't it? Now, let's take a virtual trip around the world in our international segment.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who tested positive for COVID-19, is clinically stable and is responding well to the treatment. The officials mentioned that he is in good spirit, and in spite of him not working actively, he remains in contact with his ministers.
As the US grapples with the rising number of coronavirus cases, President Donald Trump ended up praising India's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Hydroxychloroquine tablet, which is used to prevent and treat malaria and rheumatoid arthritis, among other ailments, is seen to offer a viable therapeutic solution to coronavirus. Trump said he ordered millions of doses, and a lot of it came out of India. PM Modi also received a thank you note from Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, who compared India's drug supply to his country as Sanjeevani Booty, brought by Lord Hanuman to save the life of Lakshman, brother of Lord Ram. Now, let's move on to some science news.
A Lucknow-based scientist, Milind Raj, has designed a drone prototype that can carry 7 to 10 litres of disinfectant and can be used for effective sanitization. The drone can operate through the transmitter, mobile or computer. Scientist Milind Raj claims that it can sanitize area where sanitizer vents can't reach, like vehicles in apartments and societies. Meanwhile, states like Telangana, Chhattisgarh and Tamil Nadu have already started using drones to spray disinfectant on roads and vehicles. Necessity sure is the mother of invention. Now moving on to our environment section.
Last weekend, forest fires broke out in Chernobyl, Ukraine's exclusion zone, engulfing over 250 acres of forest area. Caused due to human negligence, this fire is more dangerous than any other that we have seen in the past. The reason is that this area is near a nuclear blast site. In 1986, a nuclear power plant had exploded, exposing the entire zone to nuclear radiation. 34 years later, the site is still dangerous due to nuclear emissions. Ecologists used a Geiger counter, that is a machine used to detect radioactive emissions, to measure a huge spike in the radioactive levels in the area. While the Ukrainian Emergency Services Ministry claimed that they have doused the fire, the fear of radiation continues to loom in this exclusion zone.
In a bizarre turn of events in South America, Ecuador's largest waterfall, the San Rafael waterfall, has completely disappeared. Located on the Coca River, this 150-meter high waterfall was a major tourist attraction of the area. Local officials believe that a new sinkhole has appeared underneath the river, causing the water body to flow out in streams. Other experts argue that the construction of a hydroelectric plant has caused the waterfall to completely vanish. While the mystery continues, it appears to have resulted from human activity. It is now high time that we mend our ways before all natural beauty disappears.
While people are currently in lockdown, the environment seems to be running free and taking a much needed break from all the polluting. In the absence of industries manufacturing, the air is cleaner. So much so that the Himalayas were actually visible from Punjab, over 200 kilometers away. So while you're at home, don't forget to open your windows and take a deep breath. Another positive environmental effect of this lockdown can be seen in the longest river, Ganga. What has come to be known as a famously polluted river is now much cleaner, since no industries are depositing waste into the river. Visitors are not allowed at the ghats, and factories along the river are closed as well. So, a lot of fish and other marine life are returning to the river, frolicking and playing. Let's hope that even after the lockdown ends, people continue to treat the rivers and the skies so kindly that we may enjoy nature's gifts to the fullest.